Right, as I'm certain many of you know, the results of the 2024 United States presidential election have come in, and Donald Trump is claimed the victor with 277 or more votes. I have not actually checked at the time of recording this, as of November 6th at 5 p.m. Central Time, but as of right now, we know that Donald Trump has won. I'm taking the loss and cutting the loss, taking it in stride. I'm not bitter about this, but I am treading lightly, given the how dire the situation could become. So this whole situation has just been really, really weird. I'm taking the victory in stride, like I said, but like I said, once again, being very cautious because of what could potentially be around the corner for us. My thinking is that it could very much end up being exactly the same as 2017 through 2020, although there is still that non-zero chance of Project 2025 happening, which of course a lot of people claim that, he doesn't have much involvement, though he does have a history of downplaying stuff like this in the past. He's said it a few times, so the validity of those claims is still a bit dubious, so we'll wait and see what happens in January, but that whole thing is really fucking weird, and honestly, I know a lot of people who voted for Trump are against it as well, but that's besides the point. I didn't much care for Kamala's policies either, to be completely honest with a lot of people who don't like her, and I don't blame you. I really don't know how good of a job she would have done. I mean, I felt exactly the same about Joe Biden in 2020. I mean, I couldn't even vote back then, but, at that point in time, I felt he was the better option. I mean, Biden and Harris are somewhat okay in their regards, but honestly, I don't know anymore. The two-party system is extremely fucking flawed. It's so flawed that it's not even a joke. It's distorted and inhumane in some regards. It rewards bad behavior and punishes good behavior. Shit like this is exactly why the Founding Fathers heavily opposed the two-party system. So, yeah, it's all been extremely weird. But here's the thing. This is the way I see the outcome of this election. I think the biggest problem was that she, or they, however you want to look at it, didn't have any actual policies to work with. Harris never laid out an economic plan or anything along those lines. All they did was go after Trump. And I mean, there are reasons to do that, but that was pretty much all they were doing. They also played the race baiting card for minorities to go out and vote for them, when they haven't done anything for them, really. Maybe a few things, but did they? Because I can't name any, to be honest with you. It was an absolute shit show for Kamala Harris, and I knew she was going to lose when I went to bed the night of the 5th. Because when Barack Obama ran for president back in 2008, the line to vote was over an hour or two long to wait here. When I gave my roommate a ride to the church at 25th and Estelle here in Wichita, I can't remember the name of it, but I do know I did a video there on a tornado siren. That's besides the point. Took my friend to that church to vote. He was in and out of there in 5 minutes, and we didn't see a single minority there but myself and the people working the polling machines. The fact that so many Americans, myself included, think that she didn't have enough policies is proof that she extremely poorly mishandled her campaign. She spent way too much time going after Trump and not talking enough about her policies, if there were any to begin with. I'm extremely disappointed with my political party right now, but at the same time, I accept the results are genuine and I'm cutting the loss. This is a very big learning experience for many people, and I'm certain that there will be many rough things that we will experience over the next 4 years. But, like I said, I am not bitter about this loss. I accepted the loss in 2016. I will absolutely do the same again this time, because that's the kind of man I am. I accept losses, and I never dwell on them. So, once again, I have no ill will towards many Trump supporters and people that voted for them. But, like I said, big learning experience for all of us. We got a rough road ahead of us, so I'm buckling up. We're just going to see what happens. So, yeah. I guess this is it, boys. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in today. Thank you.